From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, Mick Abel. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball, and he takes it himself for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Tucker.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one fouled off. Suzuki hitting third in the lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. At the belt and fires. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There goes Tucker. Pitch misses in.
Ball.
Real Muto throws, not in
1-2.
time. It's a stolen base. Turner with the throw to first. Out number 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill for the Cubs, Colin Ray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alec Bohm.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Now 1-1.
That's inside. That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Swanson makes the call and the grab, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Abel back to work. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Ripped to short. Tags the runner. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Castellanos moves on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Castellanos matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
JT Realmuto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. Kepler at second with 2 down. So now 2
Take your
on
baseball, 4.
and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the third baseman. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And
Ball,
takes
that's
low
down.
for ball 1. Just
That's
misses
up,
with
that's
that
the ball.
one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
1-0.
no strikes.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. And that one
That's
missing low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Count's full.
That one misses.
Take your base.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Down. 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. And that's too high. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Smash to the left side. The throw to second is offline. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden You got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. That one fouled off.
Runner.
And they tag him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
This is Bryson Stott. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies 0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Busch. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Puts it away for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Dansby Swanson stands in. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies 0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Schwarber, a former All-Star. 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And ball one. That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Late swing, fouled off. On the ground, could be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Throw to first, but he beat it. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Liner snagged it first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. 2 outs. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it.
Well done, drives in the run. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The 1-2.
Ball.
Way high.
Ball count.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Phillies with a run-scoring double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Abel back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Nico Horner. He reached on a walk his first time. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Grounded to third, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. This to center field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the batting order
left
turns
fielder,
over.
Ian
Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Shaw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering
1-2.
way upstairs. Happ lays off.
That's in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied, 1-1. And we're back,
Leading
bottom of
off
the
for
inning,
Phillies,
and digging in for
third
Philadelphia,
baseman,
number 82. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Pitch misses
1 ball, 2
there.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Center fielder, Brandon.
Strike on the inside corner.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kelly hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Popped up. Swanson under it. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering getting ready to go. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. And delivers outside.
Out.
That one
That's
missed.
a ball. No, that's low. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in
Now
first
batting,
base with
the
a quick free
designated
pass.
hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an
1-0.
excellent job keeping it right there.
Hee-haw. 1-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Michael Bush. He's 2 for 2. Outside. And that is ball 1.
No, ball.
That clips the corner.
Really been able to slow down the
Good
game
one.
tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. That one
ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ray ready to fire now. And a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change.
pitching for
Chris
Chicago.
Flexen taking over on the
Number
mound.
77.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Chris
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me,
No ball,
as an
2
outfielder
strikes.
visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit right there. Nick Castellanos will hit next. Castellanos not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good second.
Swanson to second, that's 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Max Kepler digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Phillies.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
50.
Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. And another
That's a
ball.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Corner in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Center field. Stop. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 2-1.
pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Ryan Brazier.
Here's JT
Leading off for the
Realmuto.
Phillies,
A strikeout
catcher,
and a walk.
JT Realmuto.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Brazier measures 6 feet even, 37 years young. And they traded for him earlier this year. That's in there, and the count 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
No,
And a good eye there.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there, got him. And one away.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the
Now
ballpark knows it. It's a
batting,
massive part of his
number
arsenal, and he'll
82.
throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the
That's it.
effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Swanson
Now
fires
batting,
over to first.
Center fielder,
2 up, 2 down.
Brandon
And now the center fielder,
Marsh.
Brandon Marsh. Up the middle. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Kirkering back to work. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer, is getting loose. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Turner sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, left fielder Ian
And
Happ.
now Ian Happ. And the first pitch
that's
misses
in.
for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball line to center. And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now pitching
Here's
for
the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
Number 25.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
1 down, runner at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Misses inside. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Hurt.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes,
2-2
may
the
see
count.
some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the mark there, and the count's full.
This is
Full
a
count.
really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Snags it for the 2nd out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This one high in the air to left center. Marsh on the move. And that's the 3rd out. One left for the Cubs, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
33.
bottom of the 8th, Drew Pomeranz.
Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with.
Leading off for the
Hitters
Phillies.
going to have to pick it up
Second
early if they're going to have
baseman,
any chance.
Bryson Stott.
Stott in
That
the
missed.
box
That's the
here.
ball.
Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late
Yeah.
that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off
1-2.
speed
Count.
there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was
One ball,
enough to
no
get him to
strikes.
swing through it.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch
Nope,
is outside. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty,
2-1.
one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's a
Schwarber
ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Up and
No, that
in,
missed. That's
and
a
the
ball.
count is 2-0.
2-0. Hoo-yah.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low. That's ball 4.
No, that's
Tried
ball
another
4. Runner
fastball,
takes
but
the base.
missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now
mentally prepared,
batting.
knowing that if it's not on a
First
tee, you're going to
baseman,
take that pitch because you still have one more
Boom.
strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Boom. Stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one
Nope,
misses
ball.
up and in. And the count even 1-1. Just
Ball.
missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Phillies.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Jordan
68.
Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Bush swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a
0-1.
come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. That one
That's
off
the
the
ball.
mark, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs
Now
away for
batting.
Armstrong. The next to hit.
Armstrong.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marsh sizes this one up, squeezes it. 2 down.
Now batting Shortstop, Dansby
So it's their last
Swanson.
chance in this one. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Back-to-back
strike.
breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he
3-1.
wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.